Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we stopped the radio signal that was making those Magikarp evolve and stopped Team Rocket. For now, anyway. In this episode, we're going to be heading into the next gym, our 7th gym, which happens to be the Ice-type gym. Price is a veteran who has trained Pokemon for some 50 years. He's said to be good at freezing opponents with Ice-type moves. That means you should melt him with your Burning Ambition. Well, I do have Burning Ambition, or in this case, a pretty decent Fire type, so let's go ahead and switch to Cinder and have him be the star player of this gym, starting with our first trainer. Check out my Parallel Turn. Okay. So yeah, this gym, honestly enough, is easier than the Olivine City gym, which is really weird, and you'll see why when we get there, but oh yeah, I forgot. Some of these trainers have Water Ice types, not just plain Ice types. So this is going to do neutral damage. So this could be bad for us if this Dugong has a Water type move, which it very well could have. Or it could also have Growl as well. That could be a move it has, which isn't too threatening. I mean, Flame Wheel plus the Charcoal is doing decent damage, especially to a Dugong. I mean, Dugongs are known to be pretty bulky. And okay, so this thing may not even have any Water type moves, and that did nothing. So as long as I keep doing Flame Wheel, we should be able to knock out this thing with not too many issues, and everything will be alright. So come on, get a critical maybe? No, not quite. Yeah, this thing only has a Headbutt. That's good for us. Alright, let's go for the Ember, knock this thing out relatively quick here. This may not even knock it out, to be honest. Okay, it did. Good for us. That's a lot of experience. Wow. Very good. Clarissa. No, you made me wipe out. Yes, we did. Well, we got 2016 Pokédollars. That's funny because it's 2016. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. I really hope that's false because freeze is the worst status ailment in the game. It doesn't happen too often. Oh, I like these guys. Border Ronald. And they have Seals. Cool. I mean, Seals. I was about to say Sea Kings. Seals are strictly Water type, so we can't use Flame Wheel against them. Which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world. And of course you have Growl. You're just like your Dugong counterpart that we fought earlier. Alright, so we're gonna knock this thing out in 3 hits maybe, probably. I would like to get the flinch once maybe, that would be perfect. If we got 1 flinch, then we could save a turn, but not the case here. Alright, let's knock you out, not too bad. What's your next Pokemon? Is it another Seal? It's a Dugong. Okay, do I have anything to heavily deal with those things? Not really. I don't really have an answer to it. I mean, I could use Flowey, but Flowey would get wrecked by Dugong. I mean, this thing's level 25, so it's not that bad. Red Bull should be able to take this thing out relatively quick with his amazing physical attack, which I keep praising every single fight. And yep, this thing does have Aurora Beam, so this thing would do heavy damage against Flowey. Even though we have Sludge Bomb, we're still, I believe, slower. Also, Steel-type moves are super effective against Ice-type moves, so if anything, I could also run on that instead of Cinder if things go dicey for us. Alright, your final Pokemon is a Seal. Alright, I could keep Red Bull out for this. Nothing too dangerous. Alright, so let's go for the Headbutt, as we always do. And let's see if this does damage enough to knock it out. Perfect. Very nice. Good job, Red Bull. You are amazing. Darn, I couldn't do a thing. Alright, so the gimmick of this gym is Ice-type puzzles. If you go in one direction, you can't stop until you hit a platform. So this could be bad for us, so I'm going to try to fight all the trainers here, because that's how I want to do this. To get to Price, our gym leader, you need to think before you skate. That's not that bad. I mean, this puzzle, I remember it not being that difficult, so we might be able to do this relatively fast if we know what we're doing. Roxanne's going to have a Jinx. Oh boy. That could be dangerous because Jinx, as we well know, is a really good Psychic type, and I'm surprised we outspeed it, to be honest. But something tells me we're not going to knock this Jinx out in 1 hit, even though it's super effective damage. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ooh, Lovely Kiss. That's a dangerous move that puts us to sleep if it lands. That's not a good move to deal with. Luckily for us, it didn't work, so get out of here, please, Jinx. What the useless critical yet, of course. And really, that's not a lot of experience I was expecting from a Jinx. I wouldn't lose to you in skiing. We got 2016 Pokédollars again. Alright, so I'm gonna come up here and fight you. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. It's funny because we are totally playing games here. Alright, we have another border here with 2 Pokemon. Ooh, a Swinub. That's a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Swinub is a really cool Pokemon, actually. I'll get into it later when we get to its encounter. And, oh, it has Endure. So Endure is kind of like a weird move. It basically keeps you living at 1 HP. I mean, I guess to stall, but, I mean, it's not that... I don't know what Endure would be decent for. I mean, if you want to take, or to stall for maybe poison damage or something. And of course you get it twice in a row. Why wouldn't you? Alright, so this Ember is not even going to do a thing. Nope, look at that. That did nothing. Don't do that. Oh, I was about to say, if that worked again, the burn would have knocked it out, which would have been perfect. But level 33, oh man, and your final Pokemon is another Swinub. Alright. So please don't use Endure again. I really don't want that to happen again. Please. Oh, you're stalling for time. This is useless. There is no point. You're just wasting my time and yours. Whatever, you know. Doesn't really matter as long as we're getting the knockouts. It really doesn't matter. It's just really annoying. I would have loved to gotten the burn there. Okay, it missed the thing. Yes, it missed the thing. No, it missed the Endure, which is nice, so now we can kill this stupid thing. Thank you very much for being a waste of my time. You are fantastic. Do you see how serious we are? No? Alright, so let's see if I can do this. I know Price's secret. Oh, do you? Wow, would you care to tell me? Because I'm not even aware. Alright, so we have another border here, Douglas. He's gonna have a Shelter. I can't remember if Shelter is an ice type yet. Oh, I want to say it's not. I'm gonna go for the Headbutt. I don't think Shelter is an ice type yet. I think it's one of the evolves. But I could very well be wrong, so I'm gonna go for it anyway. Because I know Shelter has really poor special defense. So, I'm gonna assume it's not. No, it's not yet. Okay. Well, it did more damage, so I guess I picked the right choice to use that move. Now, do you have a Cloyster at this point, or just Shelter? You do have a Cloyster. Okay, cool. Cloyster. Look at that. Look at that sprite. Oddly enough, Cloyster is one of my favorite Pokemon of the 6th generation because of its ability Skill Link. And if you're not sure what that is, it does automatically, if you're using a move that does multi-hit attack, like Fury Attack or Icicle Spear, it will hit always 5 times. It's just one of my favorite Pokemon to use in the 6th gen because you can use Shell Smash to boost your attack, special attack, and speed, and then you just go for the Icicle Spears and it just does a ton of damage. It's not really that viable and competitive anymore, but it's one of my favorite things to use. And wow, that's a lot of damage. And thank goodness you missed a Supersonic. Oh my goodness. That was fantastic. Get out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll tell you Price's secret. Alright, what is it? The secret behind Price's power. He meditates under a waterfall daily to strengthen his body and mind. I said that completely the wrong way, but hey. So if you just do this, not that difficult of a puzzle. But here we are! Price. Pokemon have many experiences in their lives, just like we do. I too have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I am your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been with Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Price, the winter trainer, shall demonstrate my power. Alright, oddly enough you're easier than Jasmine, so let's just get right on to it. Price, our 7th gym leader, the Ice-type trainer, he's going to lead things off with a Seal, level 27, Water-type with the moves Headbutt, Icy Wind, Aurora Beam, and Rest. Not that challenging of a Pokemon, to be honest. It is a Seal, so I mean it could be bad, but I don't expect this thing to be that dangerous. It does have Rest, which means it will fall asleep for 2 turns, but it heals its HP fully. So that could be bad, and luckily it didn't use it on us there, which would have been bad, but I don't expect this gym to give us too many issues, to be honest. I'm going to go for the Flame Wheel. I could have just gone for the Headbutt to knock it out, but I could have used Ember too to save power points, but not that big of a deal. But at this point, Cinder is now level 34. Awesome for us. Alright, your next Pokemon is a Dugong. We're going to stay with Cinder for this. Dugong, level 29. Water and Ice type with the moves Headbutt, Icy Wind, Aurora Beam, and Rest. Same exact moveset. It's just evolved. That's the only difference of this thing, and it's also an Ice type. And it does have a Roar Beam, which is not very effective, so its only attacking move that it will use is Headbutt. Now, this Dugong could be threatening because it does have Rest, and it does go to sleep for 2 turns, so it could stall for a little while. But I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It doesn't do that much damage. I'm just hoping for a... we got the burn. That's nice. So maybe with the burn plus the extra damage, we should be able to knock out this Dugong this turn. I don't know if that's true or not, but I would really like it to be true because that would be amazing. And I don't want it to use Rest either. Okay, good. Very nice. Alright, and now it is time for his final Pokemon. Piloswine. That is a pretty new Pokemon we haven't seen. Who do I want to use against this thing? I'm going to send out Bro since we haven't seen him out in a while. So, his ace, Piloswine, level 31. Ice and Ground type with the moves Icy Wind, Fury Attack, Mist, and Blizzard. This thing's only attacking move on Bro is Fury Attack, and it's also weak to Water types. Now, Piloswine as a Pokemon is really good offensively. However, Ice type moves are special in this game, so it doesn't really do a lot of damage. And I mean, this thing is level 31, while the Steelix in Olivine's gym was level 35. So, yeah, this gym is easier than the 6th gym, which I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because he has more Pokemon, but I don't see that being the answer. But oddly enough, this Piloswine is really easy to knock out too. It's not that good. I mean, we're going to knock it out here, so otherwise this gym really wasn't that bad. Very nice for us as well, with a lot of experience to go with it. But there we go. Oh, I am impressed by your prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Sweet. We got ourselves the Glacier badge. Very nice. That badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon. It will also let your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real Whirlpools. And this is a gift from me. We get TM16. And if you're not sure of what the pattern is from the moves that he has Icy Wind. It inflicts damage and lowers speed. It demonstrates the harshness of winter. I don't think he used Icy Wind once. But yes, it's always a guaranteed chance to lower speed, which is a pretty cool thing. But, now that we're out here, we got a call from Professor Elm. Jamie, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Jamie, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Radio stations, huh? Let's go and check that out. See what is happening. Let's see, we have to find it probably. We are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni, can you hear? We did it! Where is our boss? Is he listening? We are Team Rocket. Yep. And as you can tell from where this is being taken place, it is taking place in the Goldenrod radio tower. So, I think we're going to have to do something about that. So, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to be heading on to the Goldenrod radio station and seeing what's happening, because apparently Team Rocket is at it once again. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.